You know how many times I hear, I don't eat sweets, I don't eat desserts, but I have so many cavities? Or my kids don't eat chocolate bars, they don't eat candies, but they have so many cavities in their mouth. Well, I hear it a lot. And that's because there's so much more to foods and cavities. And that's exactly what I'm going to tell you about in this video. Welcome to my channel, and I am Dr. Nick. In today's video, I'm going to tell you what features of food actually impact your teeth and cause cavities. I'm also going to tell you what foods you should be eating in order to protect your mouth and teeth from disease. So here's a quick little review of how cavities happen. In order to get cavities, you need the enamel to break down. In order to break down enamel, you need an acid attack on the tooth. Where does that acid come from? It comes from the cavity-causing bacteria, which only produces acid once it feeds on sugar, aka glucose. So yes, if you eat candies, sweets, chocolates that eventually provide glucose to these bacteria, they will produce acid and they will cause cavities. However, there is more to that. Glucose does not only come from sweets, candies, chocolate, treats. It also comes from carbohydrates, specifically starchy carbohydrates. So that includes crackers, bread, yes, goldfish crackers for your kids, and various other sources of starch. Once that starch goes into your mouth, it's digested and broken down eventually into glucose. This glucose will feed the bacteria and will lead to cavities. So it's not just eating sweet foods that will lead to cavities, but also eating some of your day-to-day carbohydrates. Next up on the list of foods that can actually damage your teeth and affect your oral health are acidic foods. Acidic foods on their own will actually attack your enamel and will cause the breakdown of your enamel. Now, they may not necessarily lead to cavities, but they will affect the quality of your enamel. Plus, having an acidic environment in your mouth will also affect other oral diseases. Something that we don't think about is our food impacts the quality of saliva as well as the quantity of saliva. Eating foods that actually stimulate saliva will lead to more washing of your teeth, as well as bringing minerals, nutrients, and immune cells to your teeth and allowing them to repair and prevent damage. Last but not least, the texture of your food also plays an important role in maintaining good oral health. The way this works is that stickier food will get stuck in the grooves of your teeth and in the cracks between your teeth and will actually stay around in your mouth as well as on your teeth for a longer period of time, making those teeth more prone to cavities as well as more disease in your mouth. Now, on the contrary, foods that are more crunchier in texture, more fibrous in texture will actually scrub your teeth clean and therefore help in preventing damage to them. Now that you know what features of food are important in order to prevent cavities, but also features that lead to cavities, I'm going to go over which foods and snacks that I think your family, especially your children, should be consuming in order to maintain optimal oral health. First up on the list are nuts. Nuts such as almonds, peanuts, cashews, as well as peanut butter will all stimulate saliva production in your mouth. The way these guys act is they act on the saliva glands in your mouth, producing more saliva. More saliva means more washing of your teeth. But saliva also provides nutrients, minerals, and immune cells to help protect your teeth, but also to build stronger teeth. Say cheese! Next up on the list, yes, is cheese. Cheese is rich in calcium, but also very high in a protein known as casein protein, which is great at strengthening your enamel and your teeth. Not only that, but cheese will also stimulate more saliva production, and we already discussed the benefits of having more saliva in your mouth. So, cheese is a great snack for all ages. All right, this is my go-to snack. I love celeries, cucumbers, as well as apples. All these crunchy vegetables actually help in scrubbing your teeth clean. Their crunchy nature, as well as their fibrous texture, will help rub on your teeth and actually clean your teeth of the plaque and food that is stuck on them. But not only that, these foods actually require a lot more chewing, and more chewing means more saliva production. And we already talked about how beneficial more saliva is for us, so I don't need to repeat it again. Finally, the last, but also my most favorite snack, chocolate. No, wait. Not just any chocolate. We know that milk chocolate and white chocolate are high in sugars and therefore are not the best snacks to have. However, dark chocolate is a great alternative because one, it has a lower amount of sugar, plus it has these chemicals known as polyphenols that have great benefits. Polyphenols are natural chemicals that help fight the overgrowth of bacteria and microorganisms in your mouth. They also attack bacteria that are associated with bad breath, and they can actually help sugar from not turning into acid and therefore preventing enamel breakdown. And there you have it, folks. Those are my top foods in benefiting your mouth as well as your teeth, but also to know what features to look out for in the foods you do already eat so that you can prevent cavities and oral disease. Now, I hope you learned something from this video, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and put your notifications on so you don't miss any of my style-saving tips and tricks. I know this video probably made you hungry, so go grab something to eat, but don't forget to think before you eat.